DeAndre, how would you describe the flow that you guys are able to get into offensively tonight?
It's pretty much what we thought we could do. I think the last few games we kind of started building in the right direction defensively. So when we play well defensively, it leads to us offensively. So it was getting off the ball, moving it, sharing it, and I think that pretty much just helped us overall.
One play that kind of highlights the developing chemistry on the team is the alley-oop, Harden finding you from your vantage point. Just run us through that play.
Yeah, I mean, we actually talked about that before the play happened, just on certain reads where people would be, and it kind of worked out where I told him I'm gonna go back door for the lob if you need another option. And they jumped out. He split the screen. We didn't expect that to happen, so he made a play, and I was able to go back door. And we talked about that before the play actually happened, so it kind of worked out.
DeAndre, following up on that a little bit, as a guy who kind of gets his offense on plays like that a lot, slashing and stuff, how significant is it to play with a guy like James?
Yeah, it's great. I mean, you just got to be ready. He's obviously going to find an open guy. He's being aggressive, but if you're playing with him, he's very unselfish as well. So just trying to find your points. I think over the time, we all kind of had to get used to playing with him and Kevin and all of us in general. We have a whole new team. So just playing off him, he kind of makes the job a lot easier on us.
DeAndre, got two for you real quick. First, the end of the first quarter, you guys had a 3-point lead. And then Steve goes with that lineup of you, Javon, Patty, Bruce, and LaMarcus. Just first, what do you see in that lineup, and what allowed that lineup to kind of have an impact on the game?
Yeah, with that lineup, we have a lot of confidence. We want that to be a thing for us coming off the bench. Me, Patty, LA, JC, James, Paul. Obviously, he was out tonight. But we want to take a lot of pressure off of the starters. We're very confident, and tonight was the first night we was able to really get a groove. And, yeah, I mean, like I said, we're very confident. We want that. We're looking forward to those minutes because we're all unselfish and looking to get the best shot. And tonight was a good night and a reflection of what we talk about before we actually get out there.
Yeah, and second, Steve said what stands out to him about you offensively is that you're a really good cutter. I'm wondering, just in your estimation, what makes a good cut versus a not so good or a bad cut?
Yeah, I mean, obviously playing with Kevin, James, Joe, Patty, certain shooters, you just need to be able to space the floor and cut when it's necessary. Sometimes you have to space out and not cut and know when there's the right opportunity to cut. And it's more so when the guy turns his head, you're able to go to behind him and make a slash. And not even just to score, but more so it might be another guy on the backside for a three. So it just depends on the action that we're running and just having that feel for the game.
Is that the type of thing that would take some time to develop a brand new team that you're coming in around? So like cutting is one of those things.
Yeah. I mean, we all have our own strengths. Cutting for sure is definitely one of mine. Like I said, I think I was born with that, having that type of IQ, knowing when to cut. And I've also played with other point guards before I got here where I was able to build those type of chemistry with certain guys. And James is obviously one of them. We got Patty. There are plenty of guys that are unselfish on this team where they could find me on the cut. So